All right, welcome everybody. Thanks for joining. Hope you're all doing well. And so we've got more Crowfall today, and then we're gonna also follow up with later today more elements. It's a tower defense game. We did co-op last week, and it was a hell of a lot of fun. So we're gonna do that again today, if that's something that you're interested in getting in on. That'll be a few hours away. So we've got I got my character here, and we've done a bit with him. I don't know what his level is, but we're gonna go into God's Reach here. They did have dregs running, but they did some testing with it, ran some big battles, and they found some things they wanted to change, so they took it back down. I had planned on going into that today, but they took it back down and to make some changes. So we'll just do that again when they do have one up. So, all right. Oh, I must have logged out in the wilderness here. Here is my very sexy Elkin. Yes. And so he's pretty geared up. I really enjoy this character, in fact. So he's doing pretty good. All right. So, but with that said, I think we need to take a look at some other characters. So I'm gonna head back to town, wherever it is. Let's see here, all the way out here. So let's see here. There's a portal behind me. Is it really behind me? So like this direction? Or was it just lying? Oh, there it is. All right, let me see how close that is. Yeah, I'm gonna head over there. And so this is a test area, basically for collecting resources and a little bit of PvE. There is the infected area, which is PvP, is the primary focus, and we may or may not get into that area today. It depends. Depends on how much progress we make today. So we're going to head back to the safety of, I don't know, the marketplace. I don't know what that area is called. But I'm going to head back. Journey getting up here. So this character is level 21. What we're going to do is we're going to stop by the bank, and I'm going to drop off anything that I feel is important. Cody, is this open beta? No. It's in alpha. You can buy the game right now and get in and play right away. Exclamation point Crowfall. And so Moon Temple, Sun Temple. I can go all the way back there? All right. I think that's the first starting area. So this game is buy once and play. It does not have to be, you're not required a monthly on this. So Oh. Huh. Okay, let me go find the bank. I think it's to the left, if I remember right. There it is. All right. There's other players in here. This is where you can buy all kinds of stuff. So what we're going to do is, let me see if I need to drop anything off. And then we're going to possibly roll a new character. And so I have several character spots, and I can roll some new characters. Let's see here. Keep those bandages on me. All right, I believe, and this is part of you know, figuring everything out and why I'm playing this early. This will all be wiped before release, and release will be this year, or launch will be this year. And they're not going to launch out early access to everybody. It's just going to be alpha, beta, and then when it's all good to go, then final wipe, and it's launch. So there's not going to be, you know, when it's in production, there's not going to be all this stuff of all the early access BS. And so I'm looking forward to that. So this bank right here, supposedly, I can access this with my other characters. And so we're going to find that out. I do, before getting out of this character, I do want to take a look at my skills. The skills in this are passive training, meaning that they are acquiring even while I am sleeping away from the game or whatnot. And so it's been about a week since I've been away from the game, so it looks like I got about 60,000 points. And these skills here will apply to any character that I play. So if you're familiar with Eve, this is skilling for my Eve pod character, whatnot. Each one of the other characters, like the elk in there or whatever other character I create, will be like the ships in Eve. And I'll outfit them like you would fitting up a ship and everything. And they could be specialized in different ways, but they're all based off of the same skills here. So if you wanted, you know, more focused skilling, whatnot, then you would do something like have multiple accounts. And so I will probably have 3 to start. I'll have fighting, I'll have exploration, and I'll have crafting. And so that is probably how I'm going to do it and how I'm going to tackle it. There are so many skills here that it's like over 10 years worth of real life training if you were to try to train them all. So it'll be impossible in, you know, the first period of time to be master at more than one thing. Hey Lou, how's it going? So let's see here. Beeswax, and then I really hate how those. It just annoys me every time I see that. Basically, I just want some separation from where I hover here with my mouse and the pop-up. I don't want it to pop up over the thing I'm clicking on. It frustrates me. But, you know, that's... that is, you know, that is that. All right. I assume that they're going to change it. We're in alpha. they make things look pretty in beta. So things don't look bad here, but you'll notice that, like, the background's kind of plain and stuff. I would expect that things like this would look a lot more refined once, once this is launching. Or second half of beta is typically when all of those things come in. So, all right, so I still have 48,000 skill points here, and this is kind of in the exploration, gathering area, and I don't know what beeswax means to me yet, so I've not been, I just put a little bit into there, and that one's done, and then this is, the dust resources. All right, and I'm out. So that's all I've got for this. I probably won't be able to finish off all of this next week. We'll see. But I don't know. So, will people receive an advantage from the wipe? So, there is a couple of things that are, you could say, a buff. So, like, one of the things that people who are in the Kickstarter, this is a competitive game, yes. One of the things that people in the Kickstarter got is they got a small blood wine goblet, and that will give you a blessing, a small blessing. There's different sizes of blessings, but a small blessing that gives some sort of attribute for a period of time, because you own that. Now, these things also could be found in the game, and in the game they may have so many uses or something like that, whereas this one would be unlimited. So, and this is just an example. So they're not doing this, like, that doesn't break the competitiveness. One person has it, as a reward, and it has like unlimited uses, whereas the other one has limited uses. But finding them in game and getting them shouldn't be too much of a problem. And so it's more of a thing of convenience. Plus, you may not want to go with the small buffs. You're going to want to go with the big ones, like giant statue-sized buffs. So it doesn't, but even those, they can be either found or created in the final game. And again, they may have so many uses. Maybe you'd have to go out and, I don't know, chop down a tree and give it the wood so that it'll give you the buff or something like that. But it will not cause an imbalance in warfare. So, yeah, and it might be a status symbol, or it may work exactly the same way as everybody else's, but yours has gold trim because you got it. It's Kickstarter. So it could actually be that you'd have to feed both of them, or they just automatically give that. So it's not, in World of Tanks, like in World of Tanks, one of the things you can do is buy gold ammo, and they keep trying to nullify that, but you can buy the gold ammo, and by doing that, then you penetrate better when you're shooting at the other tanks. And the gold ammo traditionally has only been for cash, but it's always been expensive, so you're paying a lot for every shot, so you better make them count. But there's not going to be any of that here, so you don't have to worry about that. All right, and everybody is going to be so unique, just like in Eve. A player who's 2 months old can take on a player who's 10 years old if they put their skill points in right, and they've got the right ship fit and everything, and they know what they're doing, and they can take out that 10-year player. So that is kind of what is being set up here in this whole society. I don't actually know what to call it. It's not quite an economy, community. I'm not sure what to call it. Hold on a second. I got to turn on my fan. I forgot to turn it on here. All right, so we'll spend these points, And then we're gonna roll another character. So looks like I was going into well, the healing stuff here. I mean, I don't know what to do. And this is that's attack power, critical damage. All right, and so movement, control, defense, support power. See, I'm not a healer. I mean, I could be, but I'm not.
Welcome
really
to the Dragons.
So let's okay, and then this right here, critical damage, probably. All right, and then I have a little bit. Oh yeah, it sounds like Eve meets Fantasy MMO. Actually, they bill it as Game of Thrones meets Eve Online. So, yeah, you can kind of think of it that way. Drywall, thank you for following. Welcome. Okay. Now, I've got this. Let's see here. Critical strike, armor penetration physical, hard control intensity. Increases hard control intensity. Armor penetration organic, Interesting. Ah, I don't know. Okay, well, let's... I'm out of points. All right, so I've done as much as I can. So that's all I can do for this one. All right. So now let's we're gonna log out of this character here, and we're gonna roll a new character. And all of these skills are going to apply to the new character. But then there are traits and talents of the character that we roll. So there are those. Also, you'll see I have multiple character slots. The regular game, the $50, just basic, I think it has 3 slots. And, oh god, Gumbo. It has 3 slots. I have 6. And so part of that is because this is a Kickstarter version, and so and we do have Kickstarter stuff. In fact, we have the best account version that there is. The best bang for the buck is the Kickstarter Amber. It's still very expensive, but I just got another one in last night, and so those are the most popular. Did the level in Twitch chat just drop to rock bottom? I don't know what that means. I don't know. So, all right. So we have a ton of different types of characters that we can do, and so here's all of the races, and then this is all the different classes that are available to each one. If I ever worry about buffer bloat and ping times in MMOs, I've never made any videos about that. I can tell you though that here for Crowfall, they put an incredible amount of work into PvP. It's like they focused on nothing but PvP for almost an entire year of the development, and they're still working on it, but it was like their sole focus. Everybody was focused on player versus player combat to get it right. So it feels pretty good. All right, so Centaur here, big guy. He'd probably be good at going out, doing exploration, busting up rocks, carrying them back. I don't know. Faye is a bit more nimble. The one everybody's talking about right now is a Frost Weaver. It is one of the latest types in here, and I believe that these are magic. Druid would be healer. Knight would be physical damage with some healing. An assassin is probably pure sneakiness. The Ganetians, you know, I don't know. They're not my style. Druid is also DPS. Oh, there's no healing on the Knight. All right. So I was going based kind of off of other games. Yeah, and whatever it ends up in here is what it is. But anyway, Ganetian, they're kind of popular. They have attitude because they're small. It's like Napoleon syndrome. Yeah. Half elf. And so, you know, pointy ears. Ranger, druid, assassin, they all look the same right now. I'm sure that, you know, when we get deeper into beta, that these will all look different. Half giant. These guys are big. I don't know. Champion. Myrmidon. Cleric. Huh. I don't know what a champion does. It's an interesting thought. Might be something that I want to try. Me smash things! Right, okay. So, High Elf. Oh, here's another Frost Weaver. Yes. So, a Knight, Confessor, Assassin. I like the Confessor stuff. That's Mage. Melee two-hander for Champion. Alright. Human. Boring humans. Cleric, Knight, Ranger, Templar. I mean, I shouldn't say they're boring. I don't want to offend. Minotaur. These guys also look pretty physical. Oh, it also has a champion class here. Okay. Nathari. I have to say I don't know anything about these. But it looks like Templar, Confessor, and Assassin. Stoneborn. Champion, Cleric, Knight, Myrmidon, and Wood Elf. Oh, another Frost Weaver, Druid, Ranger. So, all right. Let's see. Let's try a half-giant champion. What does the female character look like? She still looks like she could kick your ass, right? Yeah. Damn. All right. Let's go with this. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Full head of hair. Wish I had hair like that. Maybe he needs to be like this. I don't know. I don't know what the accent color is. And skin tone. Huh, it's me. Yeah, well, I am not quite that buff. Man, this is just gonna drive me crazy. My camera keeps getting out of sync. And I don't know why. Let's see here. All right. I'm gonna take this guy in. All right, so now he's level 1 compared to my level 21 Confessor. He's level 1 Champion. And
welcome to the Dragons.
Basically, the legend, the lore, mythology, whatever you want to call it about this, is that my spirit, my crow spirit, goes into whichever vessel that I am working with. So, all right, we're gonna go into God's Reach here. All right. So here is my new character. Now obviously I have something there that's just after the 8 key there. Looks like some sort of pips on that, so it's probably some sort of power up for fighting or something. I don't know. But I feel like me lumber around. Yeah, something like that. Okay. So now I don't know how much. Basic attack. All right. I've not played. We can jump pretty good. He's got, for his girth, he's got quite a jump. Now I believe he's got a hard head. It don't matter. All right. So yes, I have all of the access to all of the bank. Oz, hello. I have access to all of the bank stuff that I had put in with my other character. And so essentially I'm in a different ship now if I were playing Eve. And my ship has no fit. I have not put anything on here yet. I don't know if, you know, as I level this guy up, whether or not I could just, you know, go and put epic armor on him right away or not. I don't know. So I don't know if there's stats that are requirements of some of that stuff. Now, I haven't kept any of the armor, so, but I do have a ton of gold, and so I can go and buy some stuff. But I think what I'm going to do here first is I'm going to go out and I'm just going to kill a couple of things. I can put on anything, doesn't matter. All right. So I'm going to go out, fight a couple of things with my one weapon that I have here, just to get a feel for him before I do something like go out and try to equip him, because I actually don't know how I want to equip him yet, having not played this character before. But I have plenty of money so that I can equip him pretty good right off the bat, and so I should be able to go out there and really smash things up and level up pretty quickly. All right, Hellcat. Oh. Now I'm on a easy section here. Oh, my stamina went down super quick. Look at that. That red bar in the upper left. Mm-hmm. Backhand's target in front of me. Not enough hatred. Oh. The drywall, this is Crowfall, exclamation point Crowfall. Maybe that is like rage, and I build that up to use it more. Yeah. Yeah, so maybe it's not like mana or stamina, it's rage. Maybe the yellow bar is stamina. All right. Let's see here. right, so yeah. Looks like I've got some rage. Let's see what happens when I use it up here. Does it stay with me? It's really high now. With druids, I know that if you get their combat too high against their healing, it starts hurting them. It's kind of an interesting type of thing. Yeah, typical warrior. Feels that way. Oh, be smash, right? An interesting battle cruiser. Yeah, kind of. Ta-da! All right. So, that leveled me up. And, so, I'm assuming that strength is everything when you're hacking and slashing things. Oh, am I smaller now? Did I do something that caused myself to get bigger? Go a couple more strength. And then the talents. I mean, obviously I have to put one in this in order to continue forward. So this these talents with each vessel, so I could end up with 2 characters like this and then doing 2 different, or different veins of these right here for different specialized setups. And so it can get quite complicated. I could have 2 of them that have all the same underlying skills and everything, but one is, more akin to enmity, and another one is to obstinance, and a third one to malice. You can only choose one of these. And so there are just a huge number of different specializations for this. Yeah, huge number. And so I think that as it stands right now, that people can get up to like level 30 in like 2 hours-ish if they grind it out. I know I've spent probably about 6 hours and I'm at level 21 with my other character, but I'm not a grind to the max type person right away. I've been doing a lot of running around and looking at things. So I've picked up a couple of things here. Diablo says, is this anything like Legends of Aria that was a massive fail? I don't think Legends of Aria was a massive fail. I think maybe you just didn't like it. And this is the development of this game here is what they're $37 million in on it. It's a way different scale than Legends of Aria or Shroud of the Avatar or whatever. It's a huge scale difference. All right, so I have this slam thing here. Oh, it automatically put it into there. Okay. Okay. Can I just face tank you? Kind of looks like it. Yeah. So what's going to be his Achilles heel? What's going to be the thing that is going to make it tough for me? Say Arya didn't deliver what was promised in Kickstarter? Well, I will tell you that Gordon and Todd, the creators of the game here, they are super duper anal about delivering what was promised in the Kickstarter. And that's, I think that's important. So, I'm surprised at how tough I am. You know, I seem to be pretty tough. I mean, I guess maybe I should. Too many. Can I hit multiple at one time? I don't know. Well, I guess I'm done killing him. All right. Some bread. Okay. Carrot. Some guys are carrying food with them. All right. Just a common piece of headgear. Item cannot be equipped. Just a sack. Oh, it's a coin. All right. Yeah. They're no match for my HP, except my HP now is kind of low. I couldn't do that again. I'd have to go get some healing. And let's see here. Can I make some... I'm going to use wood for that. Now, some of the things about this is that I'm getting a little bit of latency, a little bit of rubber banding here. Some of the things about this are that that all of those skills that I have, which gets me extra wood now whenever I chop trees and stuff like that, are automatically applied to this character. So even though he's brand new. So it's only the talents that, and stuff that I have to work up. I don't have to work up those other skills. Alright, just got another level up, which, by the way, is another way to completely heal up. So, alright, crafting. Isn't that C? No, it's J. I always forget what crafting is. Basic survivalist, bandage, couple of wood. All right, so there's one bandage. Now, this would be an example of, you know, that maybe a character like this would be good for would be good for doing exploration, being able to tank a whole bunch of damage by different animals and stuff while going out and harvesting resources. And then giving all of the goods to my bank, which then my crafting character can pick up and can make epic bandages and all of the other stuff. And more reason to have multiple accounts. Although in the multiple accounts version, they'd probably have to transfer stuff in between them, or there'd have to be some common area, which might be where your Eternal Kingdom comes in. So... and the Eternal Kingdom, we haven't looked very much at that, but that'll be an area for your guild or for just yourself or whatnot. You know, just place a simple house there, and then you friend your other accounts to it so that you can get into all the chests there and you can make everything and do this whole thing between multiple characters instead of just all on one account. So there are people here who are planning on multiple accounts like I am. Right, so we have more talents here, and I don't know where. It's only one more point, and I'm going to need 3 total. Guts improves critical strike by 1% per point spent, and this armaments improves critical damage by 5% per point spent. All right, I'm going to just hold on to those for a minute. I don't know where I want to go with those. And that's going to be something that is going to be important with the game. Now, you saw my 2 characters there, and so if I put one of those characters together and I decide that I chose my talents wrong on it, I get later in it and I decide I chose my talents wrong on it, what do? Well, you can't refund the talents. So you delete the character. Kid you not. You can just delete them and probably put all your stuff in the bank first, and then roll a new character and have a plan for how you want to go on that, on all of that talent stuff. So right this moment, I don't know.
Welcome to the Dragons.
I was gonna use this other ability I've got, the kick, but then I he was already dead. So then it also becomes figuring out, your different accounts and their different things. How do you make different characters on them that go well with the attributing skills that you have on that account. So this is me in my prime. Yeah. I kept a short beard here in my prime here because I wanted you to be able to see my awesome pecs and neck muscles and shoulder muscles and, all them muscles, right? So, wouldn't this character just buy whatever he needed from common folk and allow him to concentrate on war efforts? So, you could. So I could set up an exploration character like this, or I could set up a war character like this, and you could say I'm just one account and buy everything from other players. That's true. I'm not opposed to that at all. I think that'd be a fun way to go. I want to try some different areas though, so that's why I plan on rolling probably at least 3 characters or 3 accounts. So I only have the one right now, and I do have another one, but my wife wants to play, so I'm giving her that one, and I'll probably just have to buy a couple more for myself. And I think I only need one account that's the higher end account, and the other ones can be just whatever. Is the game to be pay to win? Absolutely not. 0 pay to win in it. By the way, we do have a guild in the game as well. So if you're in the game and you're looking for a group, !guild in chat. They'll give you the information you need to get into the guild. We let anybody in. We kick out people who are asshats. But other than that, we let anybody in. We work it a little bit more as a fellowship. But there will be stuff that we need to do together in the war effort once the game launches. So, am I going to do a massive takeover again? Yeah. Gumbo, he is the shit. He says we kill shit, but he is the shit. Right. I think Gumbo doesn't even play. All right, so now I have, let's see here. How do I get these bandages? I forget how to do this. There we go. put them there? No. Where can I... Oh, I put them up here. That's right. There we go. Probably need a few more bandages. I mean, I feel like just 2 bandages isn't quite enough. Wow, there's only 1 piece of wood from that. I mean, since I have the good skills, I'm kind of powering right through this, which is nice.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Something special there. There's much more. Okay, let me see if I can make a couple more bandages here. True WoW killer? Well, I don't think this is not designed to be a WoW killer. It is its very own thing. If this turned out to be the next really big game, wow, that'd be pretty awesome. Certainly has the potential to do that, but I don't know, I'm not calling it a WoW killer. Dizzy Fox, thank you for following. Welcome. All right, so I've got 6 now. All right, buddy. Come at me, bro. Oh, yeah, I like that. Damn. Now hold still. Trying to kill you. There we go. Hey! Hit me on the kneecap or something. Try. See how much this heals me up. All right, that healed me up pretty good. Keeping on the same targets. There's so many of them here. All right. What's my forest address? Yes, it's like 21 Crowfall Way. Ooh. Nice weapon. Interesting. Almost full health. keep my health pretty good. Alright. So, let's go get this guy some stuff. Is that town? Yeah. Alright. By. They are really quick too. They can run pretty fast. Yeah, the final release will look even much better. We're still a ways away from that. This is this 5.11 update is pretty massive. I think they worked like 8 or 9 months just on this one update, but it has so much stuff in it. Right, so all of these golden crows here are players selling things. So we can take a look at some stuff. I'll go to the bank here and pick up some money, drop off other things. A lot of stuff here I don't even know what to do with it. And this is a sacrifice item. Base sacrifice value, 23 XP. Okay, I'm gonna leave that on. We'll go sacrifice that. Well, let's see here. Food. Oh, did I throw that? Yeah, that needs to come back. Because I need to just sell that. No sense in holding on to that. Bandages, and what is this? Poor bandages. Oh, so some of the bandages I made were not as good? Or maybe those are just, maybe I looted those. Maybe I looted them. Let's see here. Bandage. And that's even a different type. Primitive. Basic. I don't know my bandages, but I assume they heal us. If you make bandages from knotwood, they're not as good. Knotwood, not as good. All right, good verbal association there. Apparently I have some more bruised apples in here. Well, let's get those out of there. Alright, and I have a whole bunch of gold on me. Alright, we'll step away for just a moment. I would be right back. All right. Okay, so let's go buy some gear. Make this guy look really good. Just gonna start over here. Food vendor. What are these? Plentiful harvesting. Increases plentiful harvest quarrying for 30 minutes. Oh, it's a nice little thing there. So here is a so what I have equipped is 7 to 16 damage, and this other one here is 56 to 81 damage. Yeah. So but it's going live this year. So your question there about how much longer is it going to take? $58 to 83, rare slashing weapon. See, I don't know what's good yet. I mean, I got plenty of money, so you know it's like I can do whatever. $10,500. 61 to 88 damage. And there's these. 56 to 80. Leather. I don't know. Should I be doing leather armor? I'm not sure I should. I actually don't know. I hadn't really thought about, you know, what I should be looking at with this. Those guys are all sold out. They're no fun. What? Come on. Hey, so in Shroud of the Avatar, they do something good when they're sold out. They sit down. That would be a nice little touch here. Something to indicate that they're sold out. Yeah. It says I can do leather armor. I'm just not sure that leather armor is the right thing for this guy. I mean, maybe. But, or should I be looking at, you know, full plate? Or maybe I have to put skills into that before that's even available. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Yeah. That might actually be a thing. I might have to put some talent points in to make that available. Should wear Abrams tank. Not even sure what that is. If I see one, I'll look at it. Crushing weapon. So I'm wondering if in the talents here that there's difference between slashing and crushing. From the EU, is it possible to join the guild? Yes, I believe so. But I don't know how in the end it will work for, I mean, our guild, I have not thought about limiting it to any region. And there are going to be EU servers, and there are going to be North America servers, and at release or before there'll be like oceanic servers. But I haven't thought about how that would work, and I actually don't know. But you're welcome to join the guild, and then if for some reason it's not working out and you hop out to a different guild, so be it. That'd be fine. I'm not going to be real anal with anybody about that. So we're all still learning things. Somebody might know the answer to this, but you know. Yes, you can join the guild before full release. ! Crowfall. And that'll give you info on how to join. It's pretty simple, and I can accept people right away. So if you applied, I could accept you right away. All right, so this guy has some stuff. But let's go look up here. I may just buy some stuff that's better, but not outrageously expensive. Just to get going. I don't know if I want slashing or crushing. I just don't know. That's part of why I'm doing this. We're figuring things out and seeing how they go. In fact, here, this is a perfect solution. Let me buy one of these. And buy one of these. I'm going to try both of them. And we'll see what I like. Okay, that's a good solution on that. So that's mail armor. So I can do mail as well. But I think I need to unlock plate. I think that's going to be in my talents somewhere. It might be that I have to unlock a major discipline slot. I'm not sure. What is this? Brutality. Pit fighter. Plate armor proficiency. Yeah. So there is so I can do plate in the end, but right now I can't. Get one more point there and we'll decide which side we're going with that stuff. But for right now I can do mail. There's not much mail out here, though. Maybe I just don't worry about any armor at the moment. I just hack and slash a little bit more. And I haven't opened up any of these yet, so there's no sense in buying any of those yet. Let's sell these items. So the sacrifice thing is down here. And, you know, I'm 20% to 4 to 5 on levels. Sacrifice menu. So this just gets just a little bit. Do you want to destroy? No. I thought that this said sacrifice value. There we go. 22. It's not very much. I suppose if I had a bunch of them or something, that's not very much. All right, we're gonna get rid of this money I have on me. Put it in the bank, and we're gonna go back out there. What's this game about? Well, it's a full-on MMO. It's massive warfare and guild versus guild. It's EVE Online meets Game of Thrones. Could be a way of describing it. All right, so I have plenty of money to buy the stuff. Someone came up and gave me seriously 100,000 gold. I don't remember who it was, whatnot. They just walked up, opened a trade window with me, and handed it to me, and I'm like, okay, yeah. So, no pants. You're accepted into the guild, and grungy, you are accepted into the guild. There we go. All
Hail
right.
to the Dragon King, baby.
So, let's see. As is Ace, 15 months as a sub. All right. Thank you for that. Let's see here. How about 150 gold to everybody here in your honor? Thank you, thank you. All right. My camera keeps getting out of sync really bad. Oh, I don't know why. You change, if you change your name again, then your shit resets every time. And I have to get used to a new name too. I think I know who you are. How close are we to open beta? I don't know. It's gonna happen this year, but I can't give you any particular timeline. They won't give a particular timeline as well. So when you hear we're actually going into beta, then you'll know open beta is not very far away. But this is launching sometime soon. So, and it's going to go through open beta before that. And open beta, I don't know how long it's going to last, but definitely part of what I would think that they're hoping for with open beta would be that that there is a that it stresses out all of the systems and everything. Am I an investor in this game? Yes. So I am a couple things with this game. I am a shareholder, but also I am a business partner. So, yep. So I'm a little bit biased. I'm not sure I feel like that this is killing him better. Maybe a bit. So I have a really long history with this game. Like, I've been involved since before any of you heard about it. So I've been involved with it for more than 5 years. If I remember right, these things will give me little things that I can bind together for skill points. I haven't seen any yet. Yeah, there's a bit of a WoW vibe to it. It's not WoW, but there's a bit of a WoW vibe to it. Alright. That's not very much armor protection there, but that is what that is. Hey! You're moving too quick for me. Move is pretty good. Ooh. Apparently I can wear these boots too. Well, I'm just looking better and better. So, did they replace the little things with these tin things? I don't know. Let's see here. Actually, I want to go look at this table over here. I think there's a table up over here. Where I go slaughtering more innocent gerbils, guinea pigs. Yeah, the skills are time-based. And then you use the skills with multiple characters. So So, looks like it needs all those Underhill. I haven't picked any of them up yet, I don't think. I don't see any. Here, let's try this smashing now. Oh, that looks nasty. Low wayside.
Hail to the Dragon King, baby.
USMC tanker. All right. 57 months. Wildstar. Oh, I remember that. 2,280 gold. Everybody here in USMC Tanker's honor, thank you very much for that support. All right, leveled up again. Yeah, he's closing in on 5 years. We have some people that are over 6 years now, which is absolutely incredible. So, oh, I was going to say they didn't hurt me at all, but it's really because I leveled up at the same time. So, leveling up at the same time, it refills your health. He keeps stunning me. Alright. So he stopped my special move. Alright. Good to know. I have not gotten any of the Underhill artifact stuff. What's going on with that? Oh, why can't I get the loot on this? Being finicky. Those are the kind of little things that will get smoothed out here.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Captain Slashin, thank you for following. Welcome. All right, Thesis. Take care. stuff that hits multiple guinea pigs simultaneously. If there are moves for that, there probably are with this guy. And I'm just going through here, just plowing through them. Watch out for the captain. Oh, okay. Yes, this is Unity. So I'm wondering, it's like I'm collecting these instead of the little deeds. Is this just another copy of WoW? Not in any way. This is not. This may remind you of WoW with the graphics, but it is not in any way WoW. More of EVE Online meets Game of Thrones. Wow, knocked him out quick. Okay, what do I need to do to heal up? 3. Why can't I heal? I said I had one left, but I guess not. I just missed a bunch of guinea pig ass kicking. Certainly picking up lots of these little things. Mobility on this game doesn't look good. Well, this guy is not very mobile. They have spent a lot of time on PvP mechanics and stuff. So it is interesting. It says I still have one of the poor bandages left, but in actuality I don't. So this is in alpha, and a lot of this stuff is going to get cinched up in beta. I'm putting the last of the features in now. And then it all goes into polish and making it all work well, bug squashing, and then launch. Yeah, this guy does not have good mobility on his own as a character. And these little guys have great mobility that I'm fighting against. They're Ganetians. I really think that they should squeal like guinea pigs. But it doesn't seem to be a thing. I tried to get them to add that in, but I haven't. Just spent so long on PvP, why don't I do it? Because that section is closed at the moment. Well, I mean, there is the infected, but this is a brand new character. He's not high enough level. And yeah, last week we did PvP. Alright, there is a ton of guys here. Let's see how we do with this. Hell yeah! I don't know what that was, but I just killed it. Just saying. Whoa! Wait a second, you pulled me away from my loot. Your little guns sound like firecrackers. Alright, let's see what that, Alright, so that's what that does. Alright, just figuring some things out. I have a bunch of points to apply. Ah, Big Panty just did T2 for the first time. Yeah, we'll be playing that later. So we're going to do co-op if anybody wants to join in. I think we can get 8 people in. It could be pretty nuts. It's going to be fun. We just tried that on, tried that out last week and it ended up being way more fun than I expected. It's great. I think I've cleared all this out now. Yeah, we'll do the co-op stuff about an hour and a half from now or so. All right, so my guy here, he has more points to put in, and the talent stuff here, I now have 10 points to spend. There's 51 points total, and probably when I'm back at town I can look at this and then decide where I want to go, where I want to end up at, and backtrack so that I can get that and then decide where I want to spend the remaining points. I'm not sure. It's kind of like that I'm going to have to do some sort of analysis of all of those talent point options so that I can know exactly what I'm doing and everything. Because in all honesty right now, I don't know. I'm just doing a bunch of stuff. Oh, I killed them all with that one move. Nice. All but that guy. Alright, fine, we'll finish you off. There you go. Okay, I'm smashing through all these guys now. I'd hoped to get these Underhill certificate things, but I haven't picked up any of them. But I am picking up these other things that I haven't seen before, which is these right here. Sacrifice value keeps going down on them, so I'm gonna fight my way out and then go turn those in. Oh, I'm in my inventory screen, and so I can't hit R. That's bad. Yeah, it wasn't very good.
Hail to the Dragon King, baby.
Evil Legacy. 3-7 for 11 months. Alright. About 110 gold. Everybody here in your honor. I haven't seen a captain in here. I saw the comment saying I should watch out for the captain, but I haven't seen one yet. Careful for when he comes out. No, I haven't seen him. I don't know, I'm headed towards the light now. Killing everything in my way on the way there. We'll see.
Welcome to the Dragons.
I love that move. It works out well. Crush multiple little guys simultaneously. Yeah, that was my Q move. Alright, that might be the last one. Yep. Alright, we're headed up and out of here. No speed. Alright, so I'm almost at the next level. I don't know how many of those things are going to give me a little bit of experience. I don't know how much though. And so I'll be level 9 in a little over an hour of play. And focusing more on killing things than anything else. I haven't put any armor on yet or anything. I mean, I've got this cloth armor on. It's just stuff I picked up along the way. I think this guy should be like plate armor. I don't know. And it seems that both slashing and smashing, well, they both seem effective. All right, so these are worth 11 each. Trying to figure out how to split stacks. I don't know. Let's see. It's less than 100 needed. If I can't split the stack. Then do it this way. You don't want to put too much in to where you go up beyond. What is Crowfall? So it's a full-on MMO that is kind of EVE Online meets Game of Thrones. It's got the EVE Online playstyle, but more of a Game of Thrones to, you know, being medieval fantasy. But you treat your crow spirits as if they're like the pods in EVE Online. And training is time-based. And there's going to be massive warfare in this. So if you've played League of Legends or Smite or, you know, something like that, Dota, And those matches last, 30 minutes, maybe an hour at the longest. And you go in there and you kind of power up, and you do your thing. You work together with your team. Well, this is going to be the same thing, except it's going to last for 30, 60, 90 days in the battles. You're going to be building castles. You're going to be defending them. You're going to be, you're going to be sieging castles. And there's going to be, potentially hundreds on each side fighting. And so it's going to be quite massive, and it's going to be great. There will be no pure PvE model to this game. So so this is a PvP game, unapologetically. It's a PvP game. But there are roles that you may fill that are PvE, where you are basically, you're out gathering resources and stuff to build the stuff for the war. But you would not, you would just run away from the enemy if you saw them. And so a little bit more of a stealthy collection type stuff. But this is a PvP game all the way. So, all right, let's go into this again. And so I got 15 of these. Well, that gives me only 171. Because they're not worth very much at this moment. All right. Let's see what we're left with here. All right, so almost level 10. A bunch of food stuff on me. Apparently I probably picked up that wood from fighting the little rodents. And so I've got 12 points to spend here. And I'm kind of thinking that, I want to have a goal. And my goal is going to be one of these end things here. So like Alpha Warrior, Great Axe Mastery, Great Mace Mastery, Slashing bonus, Crushing damage bonus, Slashing damage cap. Okay, and then there's Pit Fighter, Crushing damage bonus, Crushing damage cap, Final mitigations cap, Great Axe Mastery, Great Mace Mastery, and then Barbarian, Slashing damage bonus, Crushing damage bonus, okay. Alright, so these both kind of the same thing, but let's see what these are. Barbarian increases damage bonus by 15% and combat movement by 25% whenever you apply a crowd control effect. Right, and so in this one, Pit Fighter adds 150 attack power whenever you trigger a healing effect on yourself. Oh, how interesting. And Alpha Warrior increases critical strike by 5% for 15 seconds whenever you spend a point of dominance. This effect may stack up to 10 times. So, oh yeah, you're amazed that the cloth armor that I got off of those little rodents fits me. Right. Spandex. That's all I gotta say. Spandex. I'm resyncing my camera here. So, I don't know which way to go. Let's see, promotion class barbarian, roll melee control, melee defense, plate armor. I wanted to kind of go to the plate armor route. All right, so that's where I'm going to go there. And I'm just going to go straight up the middle here. Armaments improves critical damage by 5% per point spent. And guts improves critical strike by 1%. I don't know the difference, but okay. So we spent 1 point there. And then it unlocked this, leap. And I have to do leap in order to get to the next thing. Crowns are in-game money to spend? There is crowns which I believe be used for things like making yourself look better, or buying buildings for your EK or stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure how they're going to come into play yet. Okay, so we got to put a point in this to get anywhere. And then do I go Vicious Stomp? Grants the Vicious Stomp power. Oh, look at all this. So, and then there's combos. Deals 113 to 153 damage plus 133% weapon damage. Suppresses the enemy and rend its damage. Okay, and that's Vicious Stomp. And then, what is this? Throw Hurlbat? What? Is that a ranged thing? Launches a projectile forward, slowing and dealing 125 to 169 plus 147% weapon damage as a piercing damage. I like that. We may come back and get this other thing, but not right now. So exploration discipline. It opens up unlock an exploration slot. I have no choice but to go there and do that part. I have 9 left to spend. Okay, I'm gonna step away for just a second and be right back. Zerozine, thank you for the follow. Okay, so in this next area here, I mean, I obviously have to do this next. I don't have any choice. Oh, I have to spend 7 points before I can unlock that, and I've only spent 4. Alright, so it means I have to make some other choices here of what other stuff I want to spend. Minor discipline slot be 1. The discipline slots are these right here. And if we open one of those up, we could spend some points in there. 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess. All right. So it's forcing me to make choices up in there. Okay, so now I choose one of 3 of these routes to get up to here. Just a matter of figuring out. Brutality improves armor penetration. Purification improves resists. If I'm going all heavy armor with the damage mitigation, then improving resists would be better as well. Outrage. Rage regen in combat. Rage loss out of combat. What is this? Ultimate Warrior grants Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior increases your size, heals, restores rage, briefly applies a short barrier equal to 20% of your maximum health, can be instantly flash cast. Potency. Whirling Pain. Combo with Massive Cleave. Alright, we're going with toughness here. It looks like I have to do more to unlock. I have to do at least 3. Alright. I have 1 point left to spend. And there we go. So I've spent those. And then I'm just spending the minimum to get up to doing this. And then I will go back and apply a few extra things at other places. Ultimate Warrior Rip. Oh, was I supposed to see something else? It's the way I'm going. All right. It's all good. Have my crafting character follow my battle warrior. So Sam's asking if you can multi-box, and I believe that the answer is yes. So I also believe that the answer would also include that you couldn't use any sort of automation with that. Meaning you can't have anything that's going to be like, you know, you're running 50 accounts, 50 warriors, and you click the one button on one and it replicates out to all the rest, and you just go through on a Zergling rush and crush everything. That probably would not be acceptable. In fact, I'm sure that would not be acceptable. So I have a minor discipline and exploration. So we can go and buy a couple things in that area. I think that you know, the whole multi-boxing question, like, if they were to say no to multi-boxing, then and if you don't have property, how do you trade items between accounts? That would get really that would be a very interesting conundrum, because I'm gonna have multiple accounts and I'm gonna need to trade stuff between them. So, yeah. Okay. I want to have these boots here. All right. I must have forgotten to sacrifice them. And I don't think I need to keep this. Let's destroy that. All right, so we're looking for a miner 1 and exploration 1. All right. Looks like he fell over there. Okay, exploration. We got 1 unlocked. Gravedigger, logger, miner, quarryman, skinner. I'm gonna say, what would I be more likely to do? I guess I'd be more likely to skin with this character, killing things. Eric, if your character's gone, yeah, they wipe them occasionally during testing, but only when they have to. So they try not to, but they, who knows? They definitely going to wipe everything before launch. But what they've told me is they're going to try and not do any wipes that they don't have to before the launch wipe. Yeah. Hey, I think that Skinner is probably going to be the best, because this guy is just a massive killer, not of trees, but of other things. And so there we go. Minor X, and I can change that if I decide to, but I have to break it out. In EVE Online, you have rigs, and you have to destroy them to get them out. And the same here. Doesn't cost very much, though, for that. Yes, I'm not a destroyer of trees. I'm not a tree hugger either, let me just say. Okay, so my minor discipline, I have a lot of choices here. Like, a lot. Anything that's in red's not a choice. Everything else is. And I don't know, you know, what exactly I want. Armor of Faith. Illusionary armor. Reduce health loss. Blood Pact. Change power cost to health. Burning Hatred. Passive spawn health orbs on damage. That's kind of an interesting one. That's health orbs are something that druids do. So that might be considered a druid one. But if you're comparing this at all to like EVE Online and how you can fit up your ships, you can fit shit crazy. I mean, you can do stuff that's completely unexpected, or you can do the best fit possible given the racial makeup, you know, the type of character, the type of ship, to maximize its strengths and bonuses. Now, dig in. Crit defense on low health. Elven Eyes. Farsight. Oh, that's interesting. I have that on my other one. Allows me to see a little bit further. In PvP, I could see that being a really good thing. Eminently punchable. What? Hit me. Gain resource on enemy hit. Soft launch of this game. There is no soft launch, Jimmy. We're in alpha right now. Soon to be beta. It's gonna be beta for a long time. And in fact, there'll be an open beta portion where people can try it out, and that's when they'll do the load testing, I would assume. The open beta has to be signed up for, though. And then it's just launch. These little rats making all this noise. Explosive Thorn. Passive Thorns cause bonus area damage. God, there are so many different ones here that I can put on this guy. Increases damage bonus if rage hits max. Blast Cannon increases damage, increase damage taken. Last Resort, gain critical chance on low health. Matching Leather, gain support power with full set of equipped leather. We're not going to wear leather. Matching Mail, no, we're not going to wear mail. Matching Plate, passive, gain support power with a full set of plate equipped. I am building this guy as like pure tank. That one sounds the most interesting so far. Minor accompaniment, increased song damage. Well, he's not going to be barding. Overwhelming odds, gain mitigation when enemies are near. Passive damage bonus versus health regen. Increase bonus thorns. Protective thorns. Gain damage when enemies are near. Man, there's so many that he has available to him. Like my Elkin had maybe 30% available to him. And here this guy has just, he has like 60, 70%, maybe even 80% available to him. Reduces health loss at high health. Yeah, I think I know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do that one that's plate. I haven't unlocked my plate stuff yet, but that's where I'm going with him. Here's another one, uniform plate. Gain attack power with full set of plate equipped. See, if I have to unlock another miner, then, you know, I could use those two together. Are they in the Alpha 3 stage of the game yet, or are they already past that? I don't know. I don't know which stage of Alpha. They're not in pre-Alpha anymore. But I don't know which stage in Alpha. Weapon finesse. Okay, just a few more here to look at. Attention to detail. Okay, this is all crafting stuff down here. So, minor accompaniment. Oh, where'd he go? Shit. I thought that was the one that I was interested in. Uh-oh. Matching plate right there. All right. All right, so I put that in, and then now what do I need to do to get my plate going on? Do I have to get all the way up in here? Plate armor proficiency is granted up there. And that's going to be 1 point. That's going to take 1 point. That's going to take 1 point. And that's going to take 2 more. So 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 more points. And then I can wear my plate. I could probably do that without going out and, you know, re-equipping with plate. Oh, and let's get rid of this. There we go. Alright, putting this money in the bank. I need to carry it around with me. And then this guy needs 5 more levels. So, level 14 is when I'll be at the spot where I can go plate up. I found a bug. My Alt 3 shows a bandage in there, but there's no bandages in there. And I tried taking it out and didn't work. Well, I haven't looked at this vendor. What has he got? Oh. More mail. Yeah, well, we're gonna wait and do the plate. We're not gonna spend any money on that for an interim. And I suppose that we can... Oh, I don't have a skinning knife. Got the skinning ability. That's okay. We're just going to go out and slash a bunch of stuff up. I'm not going into the Ganetians anymore. There's those elk guys. Let's just drop my big thing right in the middle of him. See what happens. Ha! Oh my god! That was awesome. Yeehaw! Holy cow. I think I need to just move up. Something tougher. This guy is super tanky. So, where did it go? Over here. We're gonna go, I'm gonna leave here. I'm gonna go to the 13 and up. Oh yeah, I'm just kicking their ass. Yeah. I don't know if I can handle all this ass kicking. Hello, Captain. Trade request. All right. Man, that's a lot of stuff. Bandages, advanced, 3,000 damage over 10 seconds. A bigger smashing mace. Some plate. Sure, why not? Thank you, buddy. That's why you were chasing me, huh? All right. Oh, see, there's the captain. That's the captain I'm supposed to watch out for. There will be mounts. I don't know if there's mounts at the moment. There's mount vendor, and I think it just gives you a speed boost when you go into mount mode at the moment. But there will be mounts. This guy here, he's so slow, he will need one. He'll probably benefit a lot from a mount. Although the mounts may groan as they're carrying him all over the place. You know? Alright, let's I'll take this out. Put this one in that has a little bit better. Oh, and there's a mount. Wait. Press O to summon and dismiss. It's a pack pig. All right. And 3,000. I mean, this is like if I'm almost all the way out. What is this? Meat burgundy. 3.5. Restores a portion of your current food meter. After consuming, you will gain dined for 20 minutes, which increases basic attack damage by 10%. Food buff. Alright. And, can't do any of this plate yet. But, press O to summon and dismiss. This, I mean, I've never used one of these before. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Mount pack pig. I guess I am running faster now. Would automatically take me out of combat. So All right, so at the moment, there's no visualization for mounts. And a pack pig is not really a mount. At least I don't think they are. You don't really ride them. I thought that they were more like oxen, where you're gonna, you know, haul things with them. But, you know, learning new stuff. That's why we're doing just a little bit each week with this. Hey, we'll put this other stuff in the bank. Thank you for that plate there. Unable to open while mounted. Alrighty then. All right. He's ready to crush it. Be able to ride a centaur at release? Oh, yes. Well, you can play the centaur. The hooves are not detachable. So, of course, yes. All right. Great. I didn't know the mount was going to act quite like this. So, good. Get me out there faster. Thank you. All right, so what I've done is I'm only level 9, but I've gone up to level 13 to 16 area. And it's because I was just kicking ass so much in the other area that I decided I could probably do this, and maybe I'll level up much quicker right here. I don't know. I'll find out. Or maybe I'll totally get my ass kicked and be like whimpering on my way back. Where is everything? Can I not see them while mounted? I mean, it's like, I can't believe I'm not seeing anything so far. Do I think this game will last as long as Eve has? I don't know. Ask me 6 months into launch. Do I think that you can get your money's worth out of it? Like if you bought the $50 pack, could you get 50 hours out of it? The answer is 100% yes. And that's my thing. Anything over $1 an hour, I mean anything where I get more than an hour per dollar, is to me great use of entertainment money. So I think that you'll be able to get that out of here just fine. So, you know, will it be around in 15, 20 years? That's hard to say. But everybody keeps saying Eve is dying. Okay, why am I not finding any creatures? Is there some sort of oh, there's one. Is there some sort of bug going on? Okay, I have to hit O, get off my mount. No. That hurts a little bit, but not bad. As long as I don't take on a whole herd of them at once. Nothing to see up here. Edge of the world. Boy, it seems quite devoid of things to fight. I mean, why did I find so many things to fight in the past, and now I'm struggling to find anything? I'm seriously wondering if there's some sort of bug going on where shit's not spawning. Because I've never seen so little see camps. All right, let's look this direction. I don't like how that just, there we go. Uncharted Stoneborn runes. Okay. I kind of thought that there'd just be some other creatures out here, but maybe not. Oh, I'm taking care of a customer at the same time here. It's a complex order. Started. Watch my character's aggro rage. Yeah, I don't even know how to manage that. There's another elk. A couple of them. So what's the 7 thing here? Bit of a late reaction there. All right. All right. So that was interesting. Okay, let's see here. Moment here to take care of this customer. Let's see here. So I think it's this direction of these. Yeah, you can play this right now. It's still in alpha. If you buy it, you can get in right now. It is still in testing, and it's an MMO, but it's gonna be a couple of wipes before it launches. So any work you put on a character right now won't stay into release, into launch. Okay, give me just a second here. I take care of this customer. It's a really complex order here. All right. It's one of those trusted trader ones where I have to manually do something. It is all done. Okay, so I'm going beyond the respawn outpost there. Yeah, it's not on Steam. I don't know if it will be on Steam. Exclamation point Crowfall. And use the link. Use the link there. We have it at our store. You can also get it directly from Crowfall. We also have we also have Trusted Trader stuff where you can get it. If you really wanted to get nuts about it and get one of the Kickstarter packages or whatnot, we have some of those that we bought from other players for resale. And we are authorized for that. So we work with the game publisher on that. And any of those that are purchased, percentage of those go back to the game publisher, support for the development of the game. So we have some absolutely crazy stuff there. Okay, so to my right some more. So I guess this direction. Or is it this whole temple thing up here? I don't know. Let's see here. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, the game's not looking bad. It's still a bit rough in spots. There is, this is, it's in alpha. So it's looking better than it did in pre-alpha, and it'll probably look much better in beta. It crashed hard when you went to God's Reach. Can't seem to figure out, and devs won't help. Well, I don't believe
Hail
you
to
when
the
you say they
Dragon
won't-
King, baby.
When you say they won't help. Maybe they're not helping fast enough or whatnot, but they want to figure out what's going on if you keep crashing right there. They want to know what's going on there, because you wouldn't be the only one having that problem. So, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for 15 months as a sub. There he is, 150 gold to everybody here in your honor. Thank you, thank you. They told you it's Windows Defender? Okay, so turn Windows Defender off, and does that fix the problem? And then if you turn it back on, it happens again? Hey, well, you need to let them know that you've turned it off. Also try the forums or Discord or whatever, because there may be other people that have encountered this that could help too. So, yeah. Well, I don't know what to say except that that the support that I've seen them give people has been really good. And, maybe they are having problems with, they have no chat, and Discord is for notifications only. Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I'm not on the public Discord. So, yeah. Well, hop into the forums, buddy. Explain what's happening, and maybe you're going to get somebody else who's having the exact same thing. Go put your post in the forums explaining what's happening, and then link it here, and people can take a look. Because maybe somebody knows the answer. Because the devs don't know everything. They're doing their best. They don't know everything. I know it's their game, but Alright, jumping spider. Are you going to jump at me? Let's see, can I hit you from here with this? No. Maybe it's this one. Ah, there we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. All right. He didn't like that. All right. Got him. I'm about to level up. It's frustrating, but he did fresh install, PC and everything. Yeah, Byte Smarter, I had an issue with Crowfall where one of the patches, it had something that it was trying to put into Microsoft OneDrive as like a save file for configuration or something like that. But I had removed OneDrive from my system because I don't want to use it. I'm using a different application for cloud stuff, and the game wouldn't run without it. And so we finally figured that out, and then they made a change and it worked fine. But it's just little things like that. And that was frustrating. I spent several days where I couldn't get in the game, which meant I couldn't do any shows. Stuff. cost me a lot of health. Hey. Oh, I was gonna have to heal up, but I guess not, because I leveled up. Yeah, this is much better XP out here. My guy's feeling a little bulky. All right. You know, I really don't like spiders. Just gotta say. Now I feel like a midget, because that one thing is like, it makes you bigger and strong. Okay, jumping spiders. Let's get a couple of you in here on this. I can't wait to get into the big guild versus guild shit. I mean, this is going to be awesome. I'm going to die so much, but I'm going to have so much fun doing it. With characters like this. I mean, this guy is just massive. Alright, I got pretty hurt on that one. Ooh, spider meat. I'm having to use a bit more bandages here. You can see rooms there, but no way to post in them in Discord stuff. Sometimes you have to go into like the welcome group or whatever, and then type some shit in there to enable things. I really hate those things, but that's what it almost sounds like. Let me hit up that Discord link there. That's the official Crowfall Discord. No. Hey, right, there's only a couple channels here with no way to say anything. Yep, no way to post in there. Alright. See the spot for when I'm doing a live show to post something to people. Alright, I'll look at that more later. Refresh my camera stuff again. Not complaining, you just want to play too? No, I get it, buddy. Hasn't launched yet, so you have to be a lot more forgiving with them having, you know, issues with things. Because God knows there are issues. Hatred. Right. I just don't know how to get hatred built up. I have to figure that out. I am, you know, I'm not much of a hack and slash type person. I usually like stuff that's like mages and whatnot. But, yeah. Hey, Bite Smarter. Do you have a second machine at home? Even an old one? Just to see if you can get past the spot where it crashes? Because if you loaded it up on a different machine... Oh, you don't. Maybe a friend's or something like that? I mean, I can't advise you to go over to a friend's house right now. But what I'm getting at there is that if you were to load it up on a second machine and then... give it a try and see whether or not it got past that point. If it crashed at the exact same point, that might lead to discovery of it being something on your account that's causing it, as opposed to something that your computer is causing. Now, I have multiple computers in the house, and that's one of the things that I use when I run into something that really stumps everybody.
Welcome to the Dragons.
But, you know, all depends on what you have available to you. All right, let's see here. Who is this guy? And why is he attacking me? Who is that? Is that another player in red with a red name? I'm not sure what that is. Thrall Cleric. Alright, well I have to... NPC that comes out at night. Well, he kicked my ass. Alright. So this is my crow spirit. All right. So you don't lose anything here. If we were out in one of the wars or whatnot, then the opposing guild or whatever would have looted me. And I'd be like running back to go gear up again or something. So. All right. So yeah, I didn't quite understand what that was. It looked like possibly another player, but obviously it wasn't. And I don't think I need to go and retrieve all my stuff. At least not here. That's where it would be if we were in battle with each other. So... Captain Slashin, is that another Discord there? Yeah, I'll check out that link too. Did strange things. Right, I'll have to look at that later. All right, we'd be able to purchase skill points for faster leveling. There's the leveling in this is not hard, and I don't think that. See. So maybe the answer to that is yes, but not with cash. It'd have to be within game, because you would level up a character and you could have another character that goes out and farms the stuff that you're looking for that helps you level faster. And then you just leave that stuff in your bank and you log in with a new character, you grab that stuff and you go over and sacrifice it all and get the levels that way. But you couldn't like pay cash for that. So there is no pay to win in this. Alright, so they come out at night and they kicked my ass. That's what they did. And I have 2 to spend. I'm trying to get up to this. Is there anything spent in that? Yeah. How much do you have to rank up? Well, okay, so there, that unlocked that. Getting close. I thought I'd have to put 3 into there. I only had to put 2. 1 left to spend. Spend 24 points. Oh, I have to spend 24 points to unlock that one? Holy cow. All right. So there has to be more points spent other places. Can you buy cosmetics or unique races? What's interesting about the unique races question is that you can build your own. So the crow spirit bodies that you have and everything, like these are all like basic level ones, and you actually through grave digging you go up and dig up body parts and stuff, and you put together new races or new, you know, higher levels of them. And I've not done any of that stuff yet. But I know that that is part of it. I know it sounds absolutely crazy, doesn't it? But yes, so you Frankenstein. You can basically Frankenstein new bodies for your character. And Now, I don't know if that means that you could, look like, an elf, or, have an elf head with this giant body or whatever. But there is that aspect, and I've not done any of it yet. New vessels, yes, thank you. So that is a thing, but I don't know. I don't know anything about it yet, and that will be some place that I will go with things. I will end up doing this stuff, and hopefully we'll be able to try that out before the game releases. But your character here is actually disposable. And so while I'm applying these talents to this guy, and I've done this other stuff here and everything, it is not my crow spirit, which is the essence of my account and of my character. This is just a vessel. So this character right here he's just the body that I'm in at the moment. You could almost look at it as like a satanic thing, like I'm possessing this body. But that is part of the uniqueness of this. And if you've played EVE Online, then you take your pod and you put it into whatever ship you want, and as long as you have the skills for it, and then you outfit it however you want, and you go out and you fly it. Well, it's very much the same concept here with these characters. So it's very unique. And will you be able to buy other things? I mean, there probably is going to be some sort of cosmetics or something, probably. In the Eternal Kingdoms, you can buy right now things like additional land and houses and stuff, and so you could, conceivably, spend some money on that after purchase. But this is buy once and play. You don't have to spend any more money. I have this account right here. It's a big account. I don't remember what the original cost was on it, but it's a big account. It has 5 years of VIP on it and all kinds of stuff. But I plan on 2 more accounts because I can't do everything right at the beginning that I want to on a single account. So I plan on putting together 2 other accounts, and they'll just be basic ones. So I don't think that they will need to be anything more than that. But who knows? So, all right. Yeah. Let's step away for just a moment. I'll be right back. I should be fine right here. Be right back. All right. So, you just hope people won't be able to get the highest tier vessels in a month. Fat for Larry, the one of the interesting things about the game, how it's designed, is that its skilling is time based, and so the all of the skills together is like over 10 years worth. That's just at the start, and then they'll be adding additional things as well. And the getting into the higher tier vessels and stuff, I don't know, there may be some skill requirements for that, or there may also be that you might be able to fit into one of those, but you can't use it correctly because you don't have the other skills, or they're too low a level or whatnot. So I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work, but I can't equate it to Eve because they did base the skilling system off of Eve's system. And there are devs from EVE Online that are working at Crowfall, and so they use their experience with that to create this. And so just because you can fly a Titan in Eve does not mean that you know how to fly it, does not mean that you have the ability to fit it correctly, which means that it could be very vulnerable and not have good survivability. So I would assume that the highest end stuff in here would fall into that same kind of methodology. So, all right. And that's what I'm thinking. Now, whatever things actually end up into being, well, they're going to figure it out. And I'm not trying to know everything either, because it is because I don't want to know everything. I want to have a lot of stuff that's discoverable when the game launches, and I'm learning new things. I would be bored if I knew everything at the beginning. So, all right. So, no one has access to higher tier vessels yet. All right. So we're gonna switch over now. We're gonna switch to a new game, and we're gonna switch over to a game called Elements Tower Defense 2. And any of you that want to play, you can. We do have it in our store, and it's a cheap game, and it looks pretty basic, but we played it on the show last week, and I decided to put it on the show this week because it was a hell of a lot of fun. And so we're going to switch over to that. So if you're watching on YouTube, there's going to be another video come up, live show. If you're watching on Twitch, you don't have to go anywhere. I'm going to put the show into pre-show mode, and then we will be right back and get into that. And if you want to play, we'll have 8 spots in there. So I will be right back.